contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, accompanied to the ring by her trainees, Genesis and Exodus, Malaya Osaka!
David, all I can say is finally, we get to see these two put their money where their mouth is and step into the ring with some real competitors here in WOW.
Fans, you are watching WOW Women of Wrestling, and coming to ringside right now, led by the veteran wrestler Malaya Osaka, are her trainees, better known as Exile.
And of course, Exodus and Genesis, these two unreal competitors.
You know what? Your opinion of me really doesn't matter to me because I've made it 32 years without you, and I'll make it another 32 if I want. I had to contend with the era of the girl wrestlers being made fun of, contend with the diva era, and I had to contend now with all the stupid little MMA jiu-jitsu fighters wanting to come into my ring. So let me tell you something. The easiest way for me to solve the mystery of this squared circle is to call out WOW's little favorite bully busters, because there we have all that encompasses the last 4 decades.
Malaya Osaka seems to be living in the past.
So little Miss Stephanie Slays and Keta Rush, if you think you can take on my Exile, Genesis, and Exodus, by all means bring your scrawny little selves to this ring.
Steffi Slays, Keta Rush. It's on tonight in our opening contest on WOW Women of Wrestling.
So
they're ready on the offense.
Oh my, drop kicks by Keta, drop kick by Steffi Slays.
Exodus and Genesis, they're having the fight brought to them. This is a position we haven't seen these two before. Meeting at the mines there, as the two members of Exile fall to the mat, crashing down.
The Bully Busters certainly accepted the challenge and came right out here right now.
Double leg drop to the midsection. Referee Eddie Firth has to gain control in this one. It looks like they're gonna do it again. We got a little stereo competition here.
Exodus and Genesis in trouble.
We've got to figure out who the legal competitors are in this match. Stereo drop kicks. The Bully Busters just having their way here with Exodus and Genesis.
Keta Rush and Steffi Slays, what a rich history those two have together.
Bully Busters soaking in the adulation of these fans here. And here we go, this match is underway. And they lock up in the center of the ring, Keta Rush. She's in a headlock, she's in a bad way here.
Exodus on the outside, Genesis on the inside, locking up that headlock. Genesis not choking, just power. Keta reverses that hammerlock on Exodus. And there you have some scientific wrestling.
Absolutely, they learned that from Malaya Osaka after 32 years in the business, as we heard her so proudly proclaim earlier to this live crowd here in the Belasco Theater. Exodus is in a bad way here. Keta Rush has that arm locked up, but Exodus going for the body slam, sending Keta Rush to the mat the hard way. And Steffi Slays wants her some of Exodus. Kick out by Keta Rush. You can't keep a good Bully Buster down. And it's fitting that the Bully Busters are taking on the exiled ones here, David.
Because they're the bullies of WOW.
They've been the ultimate bullies of WOW ever since we saw them when Fire and Adrenaline won the tag team titles weeks ago. Exile made their presence known by beating down the champions, and now we see the Bully Busters here trying to stamp them out before they can gain any momentum, before we can see any more sneak attacks and underhanded tactic.
Now that took us back some ways, but let's not forget they also came in here and caused complete chaos with none other than the Psycho Sisters.
And then we saw them carry Adrenaline and carry Fire out of the Belasco Theater.
Oh, Steffi!
Genesis just sends her down to the ring. Genesis is a very powerful competitor, David. Look at the size advantage that she has. Look at the strength that she possesses. Look at her abilities in the ring.
Genesis backing up Steffi Slays. Exodus on the outside with that bright hair color.
Genesis taking it to Steffi Slays right now. And here we see Exodus tag in. Keta Rush, she can't keep that temper under control. It's going to cost the Bully Busters this one. And Exodus, she's got the arm locked of Steffi Slays, sending Steffi Slays to the mat the hard way. As Malaya Hosaka, the 32-year veteran of the ring, enjoying the handiwork of her tag team, Exile. Leg drop. Leg drop on Steffi Slays. Exodus has her down. Kick out by Steffi Slays. Lackadaisical cover. She's got her in the armbar right now. We've seen that move patented by Jesse Jones over recent weeks. But now, Exodus making firm use of it. Steffi Slays is down. She's in no woman's land. She's got to get to a vertical base. She's got to find her partner.
Exodus pulling on that arm similar to Jesse Jones.
That's right. Now she's just wrenching the arm. She's got her shin firmly placed in the elbow of Steffi Slays. Steffi Slays has to fight out of this one. Keta Rush. Keta Rush begging to be let in on this one. Another knee to the elbow. Steffi Slays. She's not giving up though. Elbows to the midsection of Exodus.
This is our first time in WoW that we're seeing Malaya Hosaka's team of Exile Wrestling.
Sunset flip. Steffi Slays had her down. 2 count. Referee signaling it was only a 2 count. Keta Rush coming in.
Oh, did you see that?
She's got her down.
Right out.
She's got her down.
Right out.
Modified STF. Modified STF by Keta Rush.
Steffi's on the outside, tending to that sore shoulder. Exodus trying to get to the ropes.
You know, Malaya Hosaka talked about these MMA jiu-jitsu background wrestlers coming in and taking her spot, quote unquote. And now we're seeing Keta Rush's MMA background coming into use here as she has Exodus down. Exodus grabs the ropes. And Keta Rush has to break the hold. Very fair competitor that we see here, Keta Rush.
Keta Rush, the founder of the Bully Busters in California, helping kids learn about bullying and what steps to take to prevent being bullied. Keta Rush is a great Samaritan.
Valuable partner she has there in Magic Johnson, who helped launch the Bully Buster Foundation with Keta Rush. And then Steffi Slays, Keta Rush embodying the spirit of the Bully Busters here in WoW Women of Wrestling. Keta Rush,
Genesis came right in.
Genesis trying to get into this one.
Under the direction of Malaya. Malaya now distracting the referee, Eddie Hurt.
Keta Rush, beautiful double takedown. And now we've got Exodus down. Keta Rush has the arm.
Keta Rush took advantage of Malaya Hosaka coming up to the ropes, and that was not what Malaya thought would actually happen.
No, Malaya Hosaka, I think she underestimated the Bully Busters here in this one.
Good tag by Keta Rush. Here comes Steffi Slays.
Double axe handle right to the arm, taking it to the arm of Exodus. The same way Exodus took it to the arm of Steffi Slays before the tag was made.
The tide has turned, as they say in professional wrestling. And there, once again, very quickly, it's turned again because now Steffi Slays is in the wrong corner.
Malaya Hosaka just underhanded right there. Look at that. She's choking Steffi in the corner while Exodus and Genesis just take it to the smaller competitor in a 3-on-1 situation. They've got her up. Double nail in the coffin.
Steffi Slays' face driven right into the mat. Malaya Hosaka's training is seen right here as they've cut off the ring and they deliver the punishment and they change the tide and the momentum of this match.
Steffi Slays now locked in the camel clutch by Genesis. Genesis just inflicting maximum punishment here. That's what Exile's been all about. Steffi Slays can only watch as Keta Rush trying to come into the tour partner's aid. Now Exodus is in the ring. We see Genesis and Exodus playing a little switcheroo here. Steffi Slays feeling all kinds of pain, punishment, and torture here. And now Exodus just coming down with all of her weight on Steffi Slays, small of her back. Steffi Slays in a bad position here. It's really looking like Exile's working towards a huge victory here over the more experienced Bully Busters. Malaya Hosaka really has worked to improve the talents of these young competitors. Genesis, Exodus, we haven't seen the likes of these two before. They bring a very good combination of speed, agility, and power, the likes of which we haven't seen in the tag team division of WoW.
Keta Rush trying to give some encouragement to Steffi by getting the crowd to go. Steffi luckily did, in fact, take a few steps toward Keta, but not enough.
Exodus has the camel clutch locked in. And And now just taunting Keta Rush.
Oh,
And
I
Keta
thought
Rush,
they almost had that was just inches away, maybe 2 inches away that Keta would have touched it, but Eddie Furt wouldn't have seen it anyway, as he's instructed Keta Rush to get back outside the ropes. And look how fast they drag Steffi Slays back into the corner of Malaya Hasaka's Exodus.
Now, David, as much as we love the Bully Busters, they're not being smart here. Keta Rush keeps causing distractions, allowing Exodus and Genesis to take advantage. And here we go, crossbody. Steffi Slays had him down, but a kick out by Genesis, the much larger competitor.
Quickly,
Kick
now
to the
Keta Rush
midsection.
better watch out if Genesis quickly would have turned and just pounded her there. Very close to Genesis.
Genesis trying to take it to Steffi Slays, but Steffi Slays with
Trying
the
to
forearms.
fight out. Here comes
Elbows
the
to the
tag.
midsection. Can they
No,
make the tag?
I didn't see the tag.
No tag was made.
Again, inches short.
Again, Keta Rush has to watch that temper. She's going to cost
Keta
her
Rush
team
coming
this.
in right now.
She's had enough.
Being
She's had
dragged
enough.
back. They took the legs right out from Steffi
Leg
Slays.
sweep into the reverse DDT. And Exodus lifting Steffi off of the mat.
Malaya Hasaka taking those feet that were on the ropes and pushing them back into the ring.
Almost a game of cat and mouse here. We just see Exile toying with Steffi Slays, playing with her here. And we see
Steffi
Genesis
trying
into the cover.
Trying smartly
And
to
they
get
just
to the
lifted
ropes.
her head off the mat.
Steffi needs a break.
David, Exile's not here for a victory. They're not here to win this match. Look at this. They're just out here for pure glee in the fact that Steffi Slays is taking the most punishment we've seen here in a tag team match.
Now, right there, that chin lock. Driving away is Genesis on Steffi.
Genesis has it locked in. The chin lock in. Steffi Slays just reaching desperately for her partner, inching to her corner, trying to get to Keta Rush, trying to get there. But here we see Genesis and Exodus cutting off the ring as Exodus walks in, kick to the back, and she's got the chin lock locked in. David, again, earlier it seemed like Malaya Hosaka was almost living in the past, talking very in a delusional state about how she sees things. I don't think the fans, I don't think anybody else sees things the way Malaya Hosaka sees the way she's been treated in professional wrestling.
You're right, Steven, but Malaya Hasaka, the veteran, is on the outside now, telling the fans to quiet down, sit down, but I think it's only encouraging them more. Keta Rush clapping, trying to...
Jawbreaker,
Steffi!
Steffi!
Move, Steffi, move!
Steffi's fighting back in this one. Exodus is down. Exodus has to get to her partner, Genesis. Steffi's got to get to Keta. Keta's willing her on. Keta's willing her on. Yes, Steffi's got to get to the corner. Fingertips away. There's the tag. Keta Rush leaping over the top rope. Clothesline. Genesis is down.
Keta Rush is kicking butt and taking names.
That's right. Drop toe hold. Keta's got the leg lock locked in. Malaya Hosaka now.
Right outside. Go Steffi Slays. 3. Did he call for the bell?
Yes, he did.
They've got Malaya's in. Malaya's got Keta's leg. Malaya Hasaka's got Keta's leg.
Exile has been disqualified. Malaya, she's got Malaya Hosaka.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled as a disqualification. Your winners, Keta Rush and Steffi Slays.
Malaya Hosaka's got that figure 4 leg lock locked in. She talks about history. That move's got a lot of
She has
history.
snapped the leg, possibly, of Keta Rush. Keta Rush is in trouble. Listen to her cry in pain. Referee's coming out right now to check on her. Jeff McGowan being called by his father. Scrappy McGowan, the senior official of WOW, to get out of here, get some symbols in order, and check on Keta Rush.
David, this is all too familiar. Remember the story of how Keta Rush initially founded the Bully Busters because of a vicious assault, left her broken, battered, and beaten by her tormentors. And now look, she's back in the same situation here in WOW. The bullies she has fought to fought against all her life have just taken advantage of her again and snapped that leg, broken that leg. From what I can see, that leg is damaged severely.
It certainly is. Let's take a look at these highlights as they're helping Keta Rush get out of the ring. As you see in these highlights, Stephen, the action was fierce and furious. But right here, with this clip now, you see Malaya Hasaka getting into the ring and getting into the action.
And of course, referee Eddie Firth had no other choice but to call for the disqualification.
And then this, Malaya Hasaka pulling on that rope, leveraging that leg, and then trying to snap Keta Rush's leg.